All right. I have a video for you guys to start this off. Yeah, here it comes.
A video, huzzah.
Quite possibly the dumbest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. You are reporting that someone stole the drugs that you were trying to sell them.
Sir, I'm broke. I'm just trying to make a little bit.
At what point does this make any sense? At what point?
It doesn't make
At what point do you think telling the cops that someone stole...
I'm being honest. He's not being honest. Where's what he...
Are there drugs in this car?
No, there isn't.
There be no drugs in my car. She's carrying.
There isn't.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it.
People are idiots.
She called the police because someone stole the drugs she was trying to sell them. That's amazing. That is wonderful. And it usually only happens in shows where they're trying to figure out who got murdered. I like her friend that's recording, and you're like, there's definitely some drugs in that car.
She's definitely selling the drugs to that lady.
Yes. Oh yeah. She's probably just one of like her regulars that she was like, hey, you want to come for a ride with me?
Yeah.
And then that
Remember going on rides with drug dealers?
No, I never did that.
Back when pot was illegal down in Texas in college, you'd have to like go for a drive with somebody because you couldn't buy a little nickel bag in college. You had to go for a drive in their car, and maybe they'd smoke out and you'd hotbox it. Those were the days.
Kumail Nanjiani has a great bit about that.
Yeah.
And I never, I was not somebody who was into pot or anything in high school, but like I've heard stories from other people of like how accurate that really is. You would go to someone's house and like to buy the drugs, and they would make you like sit there and smoke it with them, and like be watching some like The Matrix or something.
Always Adult Swim. It was 9 times out of 10. It was Adult Swim back in the day. Like you'd be watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
Yeah, that's it. It sounds like it was a lot of fun, but it was never for me. So welcome to the SpitTake podcast. My name is Adam, and I'm here with Stef.
Hello, nerds.
And Alex.
Hello, other nerds.
And if you haven't guessed, the theme of our show tonight is drugs. So
if you follow our Instagram, you would have gotten that teaser.
That's right. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure you stay up to date on what our theme of the week is going to be. And before we get started, I am going to say that none of us condone doing drugs. If you have a drug problem, please, this is not the episode for you. I don't want you to get in here and be like, okay, I relapsed because I listened to the SpitTake podcast. That is not our goal here. We're just talking about drugs and movies about drugs. So lots of fun stuff. But first of all, what's going on with you guys? What's new?
Oh, just living the dream per usual. Finished Tell Me Lies last night. Series finale. It's a quick 3 seasons that neither of you watch. So that's...
I didn't know I was supposed to. Are we watching Tell Me Lies? What is it? Give me an elevator pitch. Sell me, kid. Sell me.
It's about a bunch of college friends, and they're at a wedding, but it's like how it like goes back to their college years, and there's all these toxic people, and it's just sex, drugs. See, I brought that in.
Okay,
and
nice.
Like really toxic relationships, and it's just like leading up to this wedding and the conclusion. After last week's episode, there were a lot of loose ends, and I was like, there's no way they're going to tie this up with one more episode and finish it. And I've been watching, like all of like people's comments and everything on Facebook groups, and it did tie it up, but it kind of did leave some things left for interpretation. So I'm not going to spoil it for anybody who does watch it, but it was interesting. The ending was interesting.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah.
And what channel is that on?
I watch it on Hulu.
What channel is that on? Is that basically like me saying fax it to me?
Yeah, you pretty much.
Like that's
yeah. You just aged yourself a little.
Anybody watching this is going to see me aging as we talk.
Sometimes you just gotta pop it into the old VHS player.
Put it in there. Is it still Flash in 12? Who knows? It's all right.
The nice thing is most of our demographic is like 35 plus, so they probably know what a
That works
VHS is. Yeah. We don't really have to go into explanation.
I didn't watch Tell Me Lies, but I've been absolutely obsessing about Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
Yes, I got on board this week.
I got her. Where you at, Adam? Where you at?
I watched Predator Badlands instead. I was going to sit down and watch it. Like, that was the plan in my head. I was like, I'm going to sit down, fold laundry, watch a couple episodes of Night of the Seven Kingdoms. But then I saw on Hulu that Predator Badlands was released for streaming. And so I ended up doing that instead, which I do not regret.
Fair enough.
You know what? That's fine. I found time to do both, but that's me. I have a different world than you. You work a 9 to 5. I work a 24/7. Different things.
Well, 9 to 5 and then home to deal with the kids.
That is your choice, sir. You made those choices multiple times.
I did make those choices.
But they're beautiful, wonderful choices.
They, most of the time they are. Sometimes I wonder about them.
Yeah.
I think, do they need to go to a special school? Do they need to ride a special bus? But then I'm like, they're just being kids. I think that's the hardest part about kids is that they do things to piss you off. But you're like, at the same time, you're like, they're kids. Like, who knows what goes on
in
in
jail creek.
Right. Who knows what goes on in
the kid card.
Yeah. I don't know what's going on in that 1-year-old's mind. Dude is crazy.
Beauty.
I mean, I think it was a year or two ago, your daughter was talking to an angel in the bathroom.
That was like maybe 2 years ago.
Was it?
Yeah. No, she was just taking a bath and then she was just looking up into the corner at the ceiling and said, "What are you looking at?" She said, "Oh, it's an angel." And we've never talked to her about angels. We haven't gone to church with her. We haven't done any of that stuff yet. And she tells me she sees an angel. I'm like, "Oh, okay." And I'm like, "Well, what does it look like?" And she's like, "Oh, it looks like Grandma Weiss, or Grandma." And I was like, "Oh, okay." And then I was like, "So what's it doing?" And she's like, "It's being a naughty angel." And I was like, "Oh, shit." Throw some burnt sage in that room. Yeah. The weird
drink instead of say things.
Dude, kids creep me out. The weird shit that they say.
Yes, they do.
No, thank you. No,
I mean, you got Sam and Dean Winchester about to knock down your door because your kid's out here seeing Lucifer.
Well, and we're in a house built in the 50s. So,
Oh, 100%. That's a ghost.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's probably bodies in the crawl space.
People were smaller back then. They fit.
Yeah. Who knows? But yeah, there was some kind of scary angel up there. So, or not scary angel, naughty angel.
A naughty angel. Naughty Angel sounds like a production company from the early 2000s.
I like it.
The casting couch.
Naughty Angel.
Naughty Angel. That does sound more like a porn site.
Yes, it does.
Mm-hmm.
That's the winner there.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. Well, tell us more about Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
I was going to move on to that because I wanted to get my big thing out of the way. We got another one down. We lost another great today or Sunday.
Oh,
the great Robert Duvall passed. Did we talk about JVD last week?
No, I think it happened the day after we recorded.
You know what? Even Mr. Vanderbeek will be okay with moving to second billing on this. But Robert Duvall, Augustus McCrae, come on.
The Godfather, man. Falling Down, did you ever see that movie?
Yeah, great movie.
Amazing movie. So good.
That's actually one that it's tough to watch multiple times just because of the tension that builds. And you are rooting for, but at the same time have to root against the Michael, Douglas character. He's not a good guy, but he's the guy you associate. He's the worst part of the viewer. And where you're just like, yeah, fuck yeah. They're stopping selling McDonald's at 10:36. Kiss my ass, McDonald's.
That was the hard part, is that you agreed with everything that he said. Maybe use a little less gun violence, but
yeah,
you're right.
Then he whips out the Uzi.
But I feel like things like that have changed now because we have the era of podcasts and YouTube and TikTok where people can go on and vent their frustrations to the world. And maybe not go crazy and just try to grab an audience by doing something insane. Fuck, no, we still do that. Never mind. Forget I said anything.
That's still going to go down. But Duvall was great in that role. He's got a fantastic repertoire. I mean, I am a Lonesome Dove fan. That is as true to Texas as the Alamo. The Lonesome. Did you guys ever see that series?
I haven't seen that one. No.
Really good. It's him, Tommy Lee Jones, a bevy of 1980 whatever stars that you would recognize. Angelica Houston's in it, based on a Larry McMurtry novel. Very, very Texas. Like,
interesting.
In the same way that like Chicago Malort is like, you got to be from here to kind of get it. In Texas, Lonesome Dove, you watch it and you're just, yep.
Yeah. I absolutely love Robert Duvall, and that was a very sad loss for us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he had really done much in the past several years, but
he's 95.
Yeah,
that's a life.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, no, it's like, good for you, man. Like, you live quite a life and you impacted a lot of people. So, God rest you.
Yeah, but Vanderbeek, man, that was rough too.
Yeah, Vanderbeek, he was a '90s idol. People loved
Dawson's
him.
Creek.
Yeah, he played a lot of pivotal roles, I think, he was a teen heartthrob. Not my teen heartthrob, but he was a teen heartthrob for a lot of women and men. And he, Mox. I know he was Dawson, but to me, he was Mox. And I loved Varsity Blues. I mean, there's so many good lines from there. And Whipped Cream Bikini, that's where it was born.
Yep.
So,
but he was a very good actor, and I used to love a lot of his parts. He showed up in was it Scary? Yeah, he showed up in Scary Movie, where he was in the first one. He comes into the window.
Sure, he was making fun of the Dawson character, like he popped up
and he's like, "Sorry, wrong set," and then he left. It's one of their meta jokes.
He was pretty good at lampooning himself, because he did the same thing in the Kevin Smith movies, Jane, Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
Where he played himself playing, kind of a heightened version.
Yeah, that was really good. I like that one. Yeah.
Did you ever see Rules of Attraction?
I
feel like I saw it, but I don't remember it.
Underrated gem. I mean, you've got Jessica Biel as a coked out party girl in college. He's playing whatever his first name is, but his last name is Bateman. He's Patrick Bateman's little brother in college.
Oh.
Patrick Bateman is in American Psycho. And same writer, Bret Easton Ellis, wrote it, and it's just like the college experience. There's a whole inner, like in the middle of the movie, there's a mini movie about this guy going on a drug-fueled rampage through Europe. And it's just kind of like the disassociation of being in your early 20s in college, of like not giving a shit and doing a ton of drugs.
Drug movie.
Drug movies.
Drug movies.
Yeah, we've lost a lot of good actors over the last couple weeks. Catherine O'Hara, James Vanderbeek, Robert Duvall. Am I missing?
The Reverend Jesse Jackson died. He wasn't a movie star, but
he
huge in the Black rights movements. So that was
founded the Rainbow Coalition. Guy's a fucking legend.
Yeah. Did a lot for civil rights. So, he was another sad loss today. I think he was only I think they said he was 57.
Oh, that's young.
No, God, no. That can't be true at all. He had to be in his 80s. I mean he was on the balcony. He marched with Dr. King. He was one of the guys pointing in the famous picture on the...
I was going to say 57 seems
hotel.
young.
Yeah. Melrose Hotel? No.
Hotel California.
Great song.
I'm trying to do some easy math.
He's an interesting character because, he was definitely so pivotal in race relations and civil rights movements of the early years. But it's kind of like the Dark Knight thing of you live long enough, you either die a hero or live long enough to be the villain. He had some dicey stuff in his later years with his associations with presidents.
Mm-hmm.
And But still, you can't. What do you judge a person's life on? The great or many great things they did, or the shitty things they did? Like, what's Heather's line? Everybody is, when you die, you become an angel or a saint.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I was off by about 10 years. He was 64.
That's so young.
Yeah.
64?
He was born in 1962.
Wow.
Or I'm saying,
that's not true at all.
Oh, hold on.
Because 69 is when...
oh, no. I'm sorry.
When Dr. King was shot.
No, I'm sorry. I was looking at his bio and I accidentally I used his wife's bio.
He's 84 years old.
So 84, yeah. Okay, so he was up there. Damn, good for him. 20 years younger. Spouse. Yeah, all right. Good for you.
Good for you, Jesse.
Good for you, Jesse. You deserve that spot in heaven, sir.
Mm-hmm. Walk in the front door.
For many reasons.
Say hi.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So a few losses and they will be missed. And we started this cycle over because there was Catherine O'Hara and then two other people had died. And then I forgot there was one other and then James Vanderbeek, and that completed that set of three. And now we have Robert Duvall, Jesse Jackson, and to be named.
Hopefully, maybe nobody.
Mm-hmm. But we'll be watching.
Maybe Andy Dick.
Yeah, he's useless.
Dude, have you seen any of the stuff about Andy Dick, just behind the scenes?
He's a piece of shit of a person being. From everything I've read, seen, and heard, he sounds like a rough human who does too many drugs.
Yeah. So
the bad kind of drugs.
Yeah. Definitely the bad.
There's good drugs and then there's bad drugs.
Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely
good drugs.
I get it.
Microdosing mushrooms or THC.
Yeah.
What is it? If it comes from the earth, it's of the greatest of worth. If it goes up your nose, you're a shitty person.
Yeah.
That rhymes.
Okay.
Nice. You said you were going to get it, and you got it.
I did. I got it.
Look at you. Downloading WAV files like it's 2003.
Napster.
No, they're not even WAV. They're MP3. They're MP3s.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, when you're in a rush and you have 10 minutes before the podcast and you're trying to find stuff, you take what you can get.
There you go.
Should have planned ahead
Thank
a little
the gods
bit.
of LimeWire.
Yeah.
Oh, LimeWire. That's a throwback.
Remember LimeWire?
I do. You were sitting there downloading songs for hours, waiting and waiting, and it's eating up all the gigabytes or whatever, terabyte. I don't even know what's on your computer. And
at that point, I'm pretty sure it was just bytes.
Yeah. Freshman year of college, I remember, because we had fast Ethernet in the dorms. I would just type in a bunch of fucking songs and let them just download all day long while I was at class and come back and Heaven is a Half Pipe by OPM.
Yep.
Yeah. LimeWire was the best way to destroy your family's computer.
Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't have been porn back then. Porn was just slow scrolling down pictures of Kathy Ireland in a bikini.
Yeah. Oh, Kathy Ireland.
Kathy Ireland.
I miss
Best damn kicker. AOL Instant Messenger.
Yeah.
Did you ever pretend to be somebody else?
No, but I'm pretty sure that because you go in the little chat rooms and you meet people and you do side conversations, and I think about it and I'm I wonder how many creepy people I was talking to that entire time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Age, sex, location, ASL.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that. Mm-hmm.
I pretended. You want to know how big of a nerd I am? Okay. Move the veil to the side.
I want to hear this.
I think it was on Windows 95. So it was probably 95, 96. And I wanted to be cool. So I pretended to be a 17-year-old. I was definitely not 17. And I said my name was Robin because I'm such a Batman fan that I was Robin's a regular name. I could be Robin.
Oh, I see where this is going.
No, that's it.
That's it?
Well, I was molested, but that had a lot to do with other things. I'm into candy and unmarked vans. What can I say? You can buy me off of the Snickers.
I thought you were going to a place where you said your name was Robin and then people thought you were a girl and then started sending you things. So,
no.
I didn't quite go
dude,
that
Robin's
far.
it's a guy name, okay?
Yeah.
It's the boy wonder.
It can be.
Robin Thicke.
Sure.
No controversies there.
Nope. Nope.
Remember when Miley was a bit of a hoe? She's
Yeah.
got such a fantastic voice, and I love her now. She's doing great. But like her hoe era kind of coincided with my hoe era. I was a bit of a hoe in like the 2010, 11, that era.
I feel like that was a good time to be a little bit of a hoe.
Right?
I feel like that was kind of my peak right there in hoedom.
You hoedished?
Yeah.
Right that time? You were holding that door?
Yeah, right around that time, I was holding it up a little bit. So
nice.
Yeah. So
CJ got you falling in love again?
Yeah. I mean, maybe it was Miley Cyrus. I don't know. I didn't really listen to her, but she was everywhere. And I was kind of like, cool. She's all right.
Mm-hmm. Party in the USA.
Drugs.
Party in the USA. All she wanted us to do was party.
That's right. She didn't want to be in Nashville anymore. She wanted to go to LA, but they treated her differently in Los Angeles. Yeah. But not that cab driver. He put on the Jay-Z song. Man.
And she put her hands up. They were playing his first song. Yeah.
Butterflies fly away.
Fly away.
We can do the whole fucking thing.
She was okay. Yeah.
I'm just letting you guys go. I'm like, this is never going to end.
Drugs are bad. Okay.
But yeah, so okay, cool.
So what are our favorite drug movies? Is that it?
Well, hold on. Before we do that, we were just talking about like the 90s and drugs, and I got a special throwback treat for you guys here.
Oh boy.
Here it comes.
This is your brain. This is heroin. This is what happens to your brain.
Rachel Lee Cook?
You're snorting heroin.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. She was all that.
And this is what your body goes through. It's not over yet. This is what your family goes through. And your friends and your money. And your job and your self-respect and your future. Any questions?
Yes.
I do have a question.
None. Rachel Lee Cook, my future girlfriend and wife one day.
DARE, we did all those DARE programs in schools, right? They brought in the police officers. They talked to us about drugs and how bad they were. And, don't do this, don't do this. I actually have two issues. Number one, they said people would be offering you drugs at parties and not to take them. I never was offered free drugs. They lied to me. Everybody had to pay for their drugs. So right there. That's just wrong. I think it's very rude that they set me up for higher expectations and then people are like, oh, you want to do drugs? Well, you have to pay me. So just completely falsified the entire DARE program. Number two, those commercials where people are getting high, driving through drive-throughs, like, for fast food, and then they hit the person because they have a slow reaction. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Not one person I know that gets stoned is getting in their car and driving somewhere to get fast food. We were all getting delivery. Nobody was driving. That was so false.
Look at you, bougie Betty. We were driving. We were out there heading to Taco Cabana.
Well, no, I was getting things delivered to me because I was like, I'm too stoned to get up. I have just enough juice in me to give the delivery driver some money, but I am stoned and I am not leaving. So there were a lot of, I think, false assumptions that have to do with drugs and those programs.
I agree with you. They did say that we were going to be offered drugs. I had an expectation that somebody was going to come up to me and be like, hey, man, you want some drugs? And I was going to be like, no, stop. I don't do drugs. But it never happened. Nobody ever offered me drugs in high school.
No.
I mean,
high school, no. College, yes.
I'm going to be fair to myself, though, and to the people out there who were doing the drugs. I did play a lot of Star Wars Galaxies and other MMO type games.
It's a really good game.
It was fucking awesome. You know that you can still play it? They have a legacy one now.
Oh, I do.
It's awesome.
Oh, I do. I was just playing weirdly Knights of the Old Republic the other day.
I like that game
because I was feeling froggy. I'm like, oh, I can only play those older games for so long because like the nostalgia gets me, but then the pixels bother me.
Yeah.
Like, things are so smooth.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, I was kind of a nerd, so it's fine.
To answer your love of Rachel Lee Cook, which understandable, I have no problems. In that PSA, she's got the pixie cut. Yeah. That was so HOTT hot back in the day.
It was. I don't know why.
That was the top.
She was one of my teenage crushes, Rachel A. Cook.
That's an acceptable thing. She was Josie.
And that movie does not get enough credit for how good it was.
That's a good freaking movie.
Agreed.
We should just do a whole episode about Josie and the Pussycats.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That is like a gem that people overlooked because it was a little bit silly, but it had like some really good messages and allegory. It was really good.
Parker
and the songs,
Posey killed it. The songs are great. And you know why the songs are great? Fountains of Wayne guy wrote them.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Yeah. God, I'm a dick for not knowing his name because he passed.
I mean, those songs were fucking bangers. I loved it. I definitely listened to the CD. It might have been your CD stuff, but or Kim's. I don't know. But I listened to the CD.
Mine.
It was good. The soundtrack was amazing.
Yeah.
But Rachel A. Cook in that movie was great. She's All That. She was amazing. But I always thought she was just so adorable.
Yeah, she's got she's not that smoke show smoldering. She's cute, but she is hot.
Yeah, very pretty face. That haircut got me into the most trouble of my young life because I fell in love at first glance with a little pixie-haired girl at Kerr Hall, freshman year of college, Bethany. Oh, I loved Bethany. She did not love me, but like the smart girl that she was, she used me. And my buddy and I had talked about Darkman all day. Remember Darkman with Liam Neeson?
It's a great movie.
And it randomly happened to be on TV when we got back to the dorm room. We're like, fucking kismet, man. We're going to watch Darkman. And then Bethany texted me on my little blue Nokia and it's wanted to go out. Cut to, the next day when I'm getting bailed out of jail.
Oh, man.
Oh.
So it's between a pixie cut and Liam Neeson's Darkman. Always go with Liam Neeson.
Yeah. Good old Liam Neeson. He just said something about coming back for a Darkman 2. I'm here for it.
I'm fine with that. Yeah. Sam Raimi's a great director. He didn't take it too seriously. He had a fun time. And that was a comic book movie.
Mm-hmm. It was great. Loved it. But yeah, Rachel A. Cook.
Adam Schlesinger.
Okay.
Adam Schlesinger. Sorry, I apologize.
No, she was. But yeah, Rachel A. Cook was my love in high school. Still is. When she was on Psych, that was the best couple of seasons.
I love Psych.
She was on there and it was so good.
That's true. She was in there and played the same role. I mean, that girl was the pixie good girl forever. And you've got Tara Reid was in Josie and the Pussycats.
Yep.
And oh my God, what is her name? She was in
Rosario Dawson.
Rosario Dawson. Oh man, fantastic cast.
Great, just great.
You have Breckin Meyer, Donald Faison.
Bracken, that's who it was. I was like, was it Seth Green?
Seth Green was in there.
Seth Green was in it too. All of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they were all the boy band du jour.
Yeah.
They had great songs too.
You damn right they did.
The Backdoor song.
So fuck drugs, right? We're just going to talk about Josie and the Pussycats the rest of this episode. We haven't even gotten to Alan Cumming.
Yeah. No, Alan, oh my God, Alan Cumming, the best. The best, man. I love him. He's great. But we'll go back to drugs now. But I think we should stay on the theme of for right now, PSAs in the 90s because they were ridiculous. And I do want to talk more about that because they were so much fun to watch because as a teenager, was I a teenager in the 90s? Yeah.
It depends on how old you are now.
No, 2000s. I was until the 2000s.
Figure it out.
But 90s, early 2000s, those PSAs, I was still watching them, but I didn't know anything about drugs at the time. So I was taking some of this at face value. I've never smoked weed. How do I know that's not what happens to you? Right. But I mean, they were and as you get older, you find out that they were so aggressive only because they were getting that kind of funding to do that. They went extreme on it. They started after 9/11, they did the smoking weed causes terrorism. Do you remember those commercials?
Yes, I do.
They're showing planes flying into buildings because people are smoking weed. That is textbook level gaslighting. It's great. But I thought that like it was so funny, and then you just read like, why is this so extreme against weed? So
Jet
extreme.
fuel doesn't burn steel, but marijuana might.
Marijuana, because when you buy marijuana, you're buying it directly from the Taliban, who are then flying planes into buildings. So you just remember, if you smoke weed, you support terrorism.
It explains a lot. I was driving around with Osama bin Laden a lot back then. I would buy a nickel bag or Mr. Lincoln sacks, as we called them back then. And Osama and I would drive around, and I wasn't even paying attention, but he was plotting to attack the United States. That explains a lot. We listened to a lot of Candlebox back then, so I kind of was in that.
Yeah, I mean, I wish I had known it sooner, I guess. I don't know. Maybe we could have prevented 9/11.
If I blame you,
yeah,
drugs or no, it's your fault.
I should have stopped people. I should have stopped all my friends who were smoking weed. I should have been like, "Hey, stop it! It's going to cause terrorism."
Yeah. Remember when Zach Morris refused to do drugs with the movie star that came to shoot a PSA with the kids at Bayside?
Oh yes,
yep,
yeah.
Oh my god!
And then he was like, "Oh man, it's just a doobie or something." Zach's like, "Nah, man."
I might be a shit bag, but I don't smoke weed.
Yeah, right. He was a real piece of shit to women and Screech and everyone else, but
no drugs.
He did not want to enjoy music and eat munchies.
No,
he was also. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Steph.
I was gonna say, and then at the end they did that big like PSA with all of the cast, and they're all like super serious. They're like, if somebody's offering you drugs, say no. Like it was so serious, and I remember even back then. I was like, this is bullshit because all those people are doing drugs. Like they're not just smoking weed. Like they're doing some harder ass shit because they can afford it. So
we know Jessie Spano was on those caffeine pills.
She was so excited.
And who got her addicted? Excited. Who got her addicted to those caffeine pills? Zach fucking Morris. That motherfucker.
Next thing you know, she's getting banged in a pool with Gina Gershon pushing her down the steps.
She's stripping at a club and a pretty poor movie.
You know, that's become kind of like a cult classic now.
Has it really? It was not good.
I don't think it was. To be honest, I don't know if I would have paid attention to it being good. I just noticed it was one of those movies that had a lot of boobs.
Yeah.
And boobs are fun, and especially Jessie Spano's boobs.
Well, and when you compare that to Striptease with Demi Moore.
Oh, Demi Moore, yeah.
Striptease is a great movie.
Burt Reynolds was in that too, wasn't he?
He was in that.
Yeah. Demi Moore's boobs in Striptease were so 90s fake. They were like the perfect. It didn't look right. I mean, they were fine. Don't get me wrong.
Great. I love watching them,
but it just looked a little off.
Yeah, a little bit. I understand what you're
Nothing
saying.
Like boob talk for you, Steph.
Yeah, between talking about hand jobs and boobs with my brother, it's like I just start to tune it out.
Right.
Well, we can talk about cute boys if you want.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I mean,
tell us about the
Adam
dirtiest.
And I are very open.
Tell us about the dirtiest dick you've ever seen. We'll listen.
That's gross.
But one popped into your head, and we know that.
He's not wrong, is he?
I said, she was like, "Oh yeah, that guy." Ugh.
Oh,
gross.
Jacob.
It's funny. That's my ex's name.
Oh, does he listen?
Probably not.
No.
Jacob, smash that subscribe button to hear about your cock next week. And follow us for more of your ball content.
So
I hope he listens now. That would be fantastic.
Follow us on socials to talk about your sack.
But there was another one. You were talking about how everybody was doing all the drugs behind the scenes. So there was a Wayans Brothers episode, and I didn't see. I'll be honest, I didn't see it, but it came up on Funny or Die. It was an episode where Marlon was trying to get this part, and he was meeting with this big director, and he had met with this guy who got him like in touch with him. And then the guy was like, "Yeah, man, it's cool. Just smoke this weed with me." And he was like, "No, man, I don't want to smoke," and all that. And then finally, he's like, "Oh, don't worry, it'll take the edge off. It'll make you funnier. It'll like blah blah blah." And so he smokes the weed, and he goes in and just like bombs the audition so bad, and it's like acting in a way that weed does not make you act, which was funny in itself. And then they do a big PSA at the end of the episode, and they're like sitting there like, yeah, drugs and bad and blah, blah, blah. And like 1-2 years later, maybe, is when Scary Movie came out, and all he did in that movie was smoke pot.
His name was Smokey.
Yeah. I love it. But
it's a great movie.
The PSAs in actual shows were ridiculous, and shows were doing it because they were getting paid to put the PSAs or to do an episode about the dangers of drugs and alcohol, right? And Steph, what is one of the worst episodes of Buffy?
Oh, that's a great question.
I'm about to tell you.
Okay.
It is the one where she goes to college, gets drunk, and starts acting like a caveman.
Oh, yes. Yes, that is a very bad episode.
It is universally known as one of the worst episodes of Buffy the Vampire Slayer that ever aired. And it was because it was such a terribly delivered message about the dangers of alcohol.
That's that era where she was dating Adam, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. These like frat guys get her drunk, and then like she starts being a caveman, and like they're all cavemen because like the beer was spiked with magic or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't remember the whole thing, but
quality varied greatly in that show. I mean, you'd have things like the musical episode or the silent episode, and then you'd have anything to do with Spike.
Yeah.
I love Spike.
Yeah. There's a strong contingent of people who like Spike, and it's weird to know that many people are wrong.
What?
Angel was the superior.
Correct answer. David Boreanaz. They already had a David Boreanaz. He was fine. He did great. We did not need to bring Spike in there. He was always just so cheesy. It was like, why are we taking this cartoon character seriously when the rest of everything is pretty normal? Like there was a level of that show, and then you've got, oh right, well I've got blonde hair and I'm Spike, and he's come on.
Okay, let's back this up real quick here. I'm going to give you the female perspective here. Angel was creepy. He was stalking Buffy all the fucking time. And it was like watching Twilight, but back in the 90s. And Robert Pattinson stalking Bella. It's like, it was that same thing, like where the vampire who's like 500 years older than her was stalking this 16-year-old girl, like, hello, Epstein files. There we go. And then they end up hooking up. He loses his soul. He gets it back, whatever. It's like this undying love. But then Spike is edgy. Spike doesn't pretend that he's this soul that needs to be caressed and loved. Like, Spike's who he is. Spike's like, yeah, I'm a womanizing, drug using, smoking asshole. So Spike, I think, was more real, and he made more sense for me. I liked him better, I think, because of the realness. Angel, I'm going to say it, Angel was a pussy.
Here's my thing, is that you think that you don't understand that Angel was a tortured soul. That's why he was always so dark and brooding, because of the terrible things he did that they can't show you on network television.
Couldn't show you.
Nope.
Couldn't do it.
He must have done some really fucked up things, because we even saw when he killed Miss Calendar, when he snapped her neck in just cold blood. That probably isn't even in the list of top 200 worst things he's done in his life. Like, did he disembowel babies? Probably.
Almost certainly at that point.
Yeah.
He
was a soulless monster.
I'm just saying, own your truth. Spike owned his truth. Angel did not. And
Spike's truth was a cartoon. The edgiest thing about Spike was Bugs Bunny. He was such a caricature of a character. He was Dawn level.
Oh
no, that's fighting words. That's
right. I said it. I brought it down there.
I liked Spike as a character, but I don't think I think Angel was always the better character. And I mean, there was an episode where Spike tried to rape Buffy. So
accurate statement.
And I don't like rapists.
He doesn't.
Mm-mm.
Adam, you've brought that up multiple times how much you don't like them.
Yeah.
I think you might have a t-shirt.
Yeah. Check out our SpitTake podcast website and buy the I Don't Like Rapist t-shirts. There'll be grapes on it.
I think that's a good one. We get them from Hanes, so they will shrink. Get a size larger.
They're not good quality. I'm going to be upfront with you.
But we are going to charge you like they're good quality.
Yes.
The hilarious thing is that the word "like" is the stitching that goes away first. So I don't rapists. What are you doing?
Right.
It would have worked better if I said the "don't" wore out first. But drugs episode.
Yeah, drugs.
So
Buffy never did drugs, did she?
No, it's just some little alcohol. I mean, I don't know. Some of the magic stuff, you would kind of be like, that's a parallel to drugs.
Well, that's what it was. Yeah, all of season 6 was the parallel to using drugs. Magic was drugs, but that was Willow.
Yeah, Willow got really high on that magic.
Yeah, she did. She turned that one dude's skin inside out.
Yeah, she was about to destroy the world.
Yeah, she was going for it.
When you lose your first lesbian girlfriend, that's how things go.
Yeah.
Tear shit down.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Tara.
Yeah. Forgot about that. We'll have to do a Buffy episode at one point.
Are we just going to do a Buffy rewatch now? Okay, Josie and the Pussycats, Buffy. Yeah. I'm glad to see that you guys are as in-depth. Did you watch Angel?
Oh, yeah. I loved Angel.
I thought Angel was pretty darn good.
There was nothing to not like about that show. It was a vampire detective with a banger fucking intro and just the best episode.
It was a great intro, wasn't it?
It was so good. I've watched that on YouTube several times in the past year because it's so good.
I would probably rewatch it. The first couple of years I was in Chicago, I still bought CDs or DVDs, and I had the entire Angel collection on DVD and would just watch them over and over and over again. All the Wolfram and Hart era, when he got the young, the street tough on his team.
They killed off
Cordelia.
They killed off Cordelia though, and that pissed me off because I loved her. She was another one of those teenage crushes.
Charisma Beautiful. Carpenter,
Beautiful.
top 7. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
All right, Stef. Now, when we say things about girls we liked when we were young, you say thing about a boy that you liked when you were young.
I did. I talked about Spike.
Touche, salesman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was her obsession.
I love Spike. I think that really plays into the type of men that I chose throughout my life and poor choices.
Yeah. Bad British accent will win her over every time.
Bleach blonde hair. Yep.
Sure.
I'm really thinking about my past choices at this point in my head, and I'm just replaying them, thinking.
How many of them led back to Mars? Was it Jason Marsden? No.
Yeah.
Whatever the actor's
Marsters?
name. Is that it?
James Marsters.
James Marsters.
James Marsden was Cyclops.
But also love him.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. I think, there's some poor choices, and I might blame the WB for my dating life.
It's fair.
Yeah.
A lot of people you do fall in love with are from the WB. Jensen Ackles.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but that's, I mean, he's a god. So
we're all in love with Jensen Ackles.
Yeah. That's just a given right there.
He seems like so much fun.
He can do no wrong.
Have we nailed down who he's going to be in the new DCU?
No. He's going to be someone, though. We know it.
It's got to be, right? They can't keep passing him over. He did such a great job in The Boys. He was fantastic in, obviously, Supernatural for all those years. Padalecki's bouncing around there somewhere, but Jensen Ackles is just charming as shit. Make him Booster Gold or something.
He voiced Batman in the cartoons.
Yeah. Did you know those are all free? Do you have YouTube Premium?
No.
It's the only one that I really I don't mind paying for it because it skips the ads. But almost the whole DC animated universe is free on there.
It's all free. I think it's all free on HBO Max too.
Yeah.
Or HBO, whatever they call it now.
I think HBO Max got rid of some of them.
Did they?
Okay. Justice League New Frontiers is on there. I just watched that the other day.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, yeah.
I heard a bunch of sirens in the background of somebody's house, and I was just going to ask if they heard that we were talking about drugs and they were coming for you.
Chicago. You know,
All my drugs are legal.
I spent the last few days looking up videos of drugs on TikTok, and I probably typed the word drugs into search bars more, like enough times that the DEA is like watching now. So thanks for listening. Make sure you subscribe. But listen, I'm telling you, like, I was like searching, and like if you go on TikTok and you just type in drugs, it's like, hey, do you have a problem? Click here to learn more. And it doesn't give you any videos. And I'm like, that's bullshit. I'm like, I'm trying to watch videos about drugs here. And just does not pan out the way you think it will.
What I love is that your last two searches were spousal abuse and drugs.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Your algorithm has to be going crazy.
I am going to, you know what? It's still showing me some bullshit videos I don't want to see. And I'm like, this by now, I should be seeing some pretty awesome shit. But
I'll give you the number of my Chat GPT therapist. You can talk it out.
I would love to chat with him a little bit.
I think of it as a her. I don't know why.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. A lot of
because I respect women, Adam. I respect women.
A lot of computers in sci-fi are women.
That's true. That could also be it too. Yeah. I'm just a nerd, and I'm always hearing Cortana in my voice.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm going to play to bring us back to center, and then we're going to go into our drug movies. I'm going to play you one more video. I had another one, but it's too long, and I'm just going to do this.
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Get on the ground.
It's really good. You fast, bro, but you ain't fast on drugs. I just want you to know, you ain't get me. I got you. Don't tase me. That shit just stings. My safe word is pineapple juice.
Hands behind your back, both hands.
It's warm.
Stay just like that. Cross your ankles.
Ooh.
Cross your
We
ankles.
gonna take pictures?
Bring your ankles up to your butt.
Swap man, what's my safe word?
Bring your ankles up to your butt.
That's how far I go. You think I'm in Pilates?
Stay just like that.
Ooh. Oh, that's cute. Oh, watch your hands, boy. Don't do that. That's my lighter. It don't work. Don't do drugs, kids. Those are my quarters. You wanna put those in your pocket? That is change. You know how long it took me to acquire those? Some of those are limited edition. Well, that's my flash drive. Don't look at it unless you want to see big shoes. Watch your fingers, booty hole man. You're strong. Every strong man got a sensitive side. What's your safe word? Real talk though, in my car, I got snacks. Would you mind getting my snacks for me?
Huh? No.
Remember what I said? Pineapple.
That's so well done. It feels like it should be fake, but it's not.
Yeah, I love it.
That's real?
I love it. Yeah.
Oh.
That was a real arrest.
Oh.
Looks like it might have been Florida.
That guy's timing was just impeccable.
Yeah.
It was good. Sometimes drugs aren't that bad for you. They make you funnier.
I mean, I feel like most comedians, if you were to listen to them completely sober, probably not as good.
Well, you got to pick the right drugs again. You're doing stand-up, you do a little key bumperoonie in the bathroom on your way out. Marijuana makes everything worse unless you're writing. Writing is good. That's funny. But then you have to go back. What is it? Hemingway said, write drunk, edit sober. It's the same thing with drugs. I'll write down a joke sometimes when I'm high off my ass. I'm like, this is fucking the one, man. Then I'll go back. I'm like, that's a Monty Python sketch. That I just wrote the parrot sketch on my hand.
Oh my God. That's interesting. Yeah. But most of the comedians you go and listen to, a lot of them are pretty high. Probably not when they're performing. But
no,
like you said, when they're
your membership.
No, but like when they're writing their stuff, they're for sure. Like some of those are they're high thoughts for sure.
Yeah. Hedberg did, I want to say, heroin.
Yeah. But he was into some shit.
Yes. He was great.
He was one of the best. Character. One of the best. I listen to him at least once a year.
Yeah, I love Mitch Hedberg. I'll go through a phase where I'll just be like, oh gosh. You ever do that with music where you just rediscover randomly a band and then you go, oh my God, and just go through the catalog?
All the time. I just did that with Ja Rule.
Oh.
Yeah. I think it was because, so he's playing at the Hard Rock in Gary, I think in a couple months. And I was like, I fucking love Ja Rule. And I just started playing the songs, but then I put it on Spotify, so then it plays all the artists similar. And I was like, damn, this used to be some good music. Like, these guys, they hit it. I was Jagged Edge, Eminem. Yeah.
D12.
Oh, yeah. D12. Yeah. There was, but it was like, I'm like, how do I keep this going in my car? Because this is like pumping me up.
Spotify.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it's just going to play you the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
All right. So we're going to talk movies now. Movies and shows. We're going to talk movies and shows. And the distinction we're going to make here is that these are about narcotics, not the crazy, like, I'm going to give you superpowers types of drugs. Like, these are the drugs that are going to make you think you have superpowers, but you don't.
Okay.
Good stuff. So,
should I hit the bowl before we do this?
Maybe.
Whatever's going to make you funnier, I guess.
Do it off camera so I can post it on YouTube. Yeah. So we're going to talk about the ones I'm talking about that we're not going to really be talking about, and I'm saying talking about too much now, but the ones we're going to be talking about again are like the narcotics, the drug cartels, the stuff where like people are selling, buying mafia shit, party house, whatever the case is. And I am going to start it off by saying one of my favorite movies about drugs is American Gangster. That is a solid movie with Denzel Washington. Mm-hmm. It is based on a real person, and it is all about how he rose to like power selling. I think it was heroin or cocaine. I can't remember.
He brought heroin back in the bodies of
Vietnam soldiers. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Great movie. That's quality Denzel at his peak. He is so powerful in that role. While at the same time just being chill. Like, he doesn't fall into the wildness of Denzel from Training Day. It's just very straight.
Yeah. And Russell Crowe's trying to thwart him the whole time, but he's always like a step ahead until like the very end of it. And they figure everything out. And it was such a well done movie. It showed a lot of drama. And it was going back to the mafia days where a lot of the Italian and Russian and all that were not really moving drugs as much. It was more of like the black mafias that were doing that. Like the black gangsters were doing that. And they were moving a lot of the drugs at the time. And I think it was like in the movie, it was like his cousin was in Vietnam and he was the one like getting all the drugs like piled in and then sent over. And they had this very elaborate plan and it was great. But it was very dramatic. It was very intense. And I read the story about the actual guy. And I think so, like when he gets out of jail at the end of the movie, the actual guy, after he got out of jail, ended up back there in like 2 years because he went right back to selling drugs.
No, it's an easy way to make some money.
Yeah.
If you're good at something.
Right. Don't give it up.
For it.
All right. It's funny you talk about how like that's more of the black experience in drugs back then. Do you remember in The Godfather when he's denying and saying, or when Vito is saying, we don't want to do this thing, the drugs, we don't want to run. The politicians that we had wouldn't be our friends anymore. Mm-hmm. But he says a really, just went through my mind, like a really racist line about, give those jobs to the black people. I don't think he said the black people. I think he said something else. He's like, let them lose their souls. Yeah, it's like, holy shit. That line just went through my head. And I was like, well, is The Godfather that good of a movie? What other racist shit did Puzo hide in there?
For the, it's the times, It was the times. I guess. I don't know. I wasn't there.
I don't know. We're going to have to talk to Vito about this.
Well, we're losing people from The Godfather fast, so we got to make friends somehow quickly.
Oh, Tom. He's not a wartime consigliere.
No.
Sorry, buddy. Oh, man. But Pacino's going to die at some point, just so you know. Speaking of Pacino, what about Scarface? I mean, you're talking drug movie. Just hooker.
Yeah.
Piles and piles, just ready to go. I mean, that man definitely has to have like a lot of experience with blow.
Oh, yeah.
Pacino?
Yeah.
Or
Pacino.
Okay.
Yeah.
I bet you he did his time.
Yeah. He was alive during those times.
Oh, yeah. You're a movie star in the 70s and 80s.
Was it Studio 57 or 54?
54.
54.
That's a good drug movie, too.
That movie.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, I watched that a couple times as like a younger adult, and now as an adult. And I was like, this movie is fucked up. You have everything from the clap to cocaine to, I think, was heroin involved in there? Or was it all just coke? I don't know.
There's a lot of coke.
But it was interesting because it's like the old lady in there, she just dies in the middle of the dance floor and everybody stops and then just keeps dancing like the show must go on.
The party keeps going on, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I've figured out the best description for Studio 54 as a movie. It is the WB version of Boogie Nights.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of young, hot talent, I believe. Was Breckenmeyer in that too?
Yeah. He was. He was the guy that got him into Studio 54.
Yeah, and Ryan Phillippe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Salma Hayek.
Yeah. That was a good
Mike
movie.
Myers. His return to serious stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You should watch it. Lots of drugs.
Check that out. Steph, what's yours?
I love Dazed and Confused.
Okay.
Like I grew up on that movie. I remember my best friend in like growing up, Meg. We watched that movie all the time. We had the handshake down. That was our handshake. Like, and we weren't smoking weed or doing anything. That's the best part. It's like we just actually enjoyed that movie. And I think when I first saw it, I didn't quite understand it because like I wasn't doing drugs, or I hadn't tried them, I should say. But it was just like, to me, it was a great movie. It was funny. You had Matthew McConaughey. That was like one of his breakout roles. And like, there's just a great cast in there. Jeremy London. And it's like, but it seemed like more simpler times. And I think that's why I enjoyed it, was because it was just kids on the last day of school going around, and like Ben Affleck has a paddle. He's paddling people. You have kind of you have a lot of the humor and what people thought of stoners then and how they acted. And then,
some pill popping.
That movie was gospel in North Texas 90s culture. Like if you were in high school and back in the day, Dazed and Confused we loved it. I mean, I remember senior year, I actually stumbled upon some senior girls like doing all the hazing with the same thing, with like girls in the back of a truck with like mustard and shit all over them.
So, being in a sorority, we didn't haze, wink, wink, but it really pumps me up to watch that and get excited for hazing, not to be hazed, but to do the hazing. And I got ideas, and I learned how to yell at people and how to make them fear you. And not that we did haze, but if we did, that's exactly how I embodied it and what I learned. And I felt that Dazed and Confused really helped me in my formative years in my sorority.
Very nice. Thanks, Richard Linklater. He's done a lot of his Austin movies are really cool. Have you ever seen, what was that name of that? He did, it's not Slacker. I think it was Slacker was his big one that he came out with. And then he did Dazed and Confused. And, he did A Scanner Darkly, but it's not this one. It was also done in Rotoscope. I'll send it to you at some point. It's the greatest like movie to watch when you're on drugs. Waking Life. Waking Life. It's the kid who plays the pitcher in Dazed and Confused with the hair, who's always like fucking touching his nose.
Oh, it drives me nuts.
Oh, the whole fucking movie.
Yeah.
It's him going through a lucid dream, and it's all done in rotoscope, where they draw on the film.
Yeah.
So that it looks like a cartoon, but like a very realistic cartoon.
Yeah.
And it's such a trip, and it's all throughout Austin and different characters from like Dazed and Confused. Come on there. Waking Life. Do some drugs. Check it out.
Saturday night. What's up?
No, I don't take drugs.
Just
so Pesci? Yeah, that was Pesci. My Cousin Vinny. Great movie. yeah, obviously I downloaded some sound bites for us, but that's all I got though. That's all the ones I have.
Blue is a little too early.
Another story of my life. So I got two kids, man. Another great drug movie is 21, and we'll tie in 22 Jump Street as well.
Yes.
Yeah, I agreed.
Those movies were surprisingly good. I did not have high expectations going into it, but they became one of my favorite comedies.
Yeah.
You know, when they're on the drugs, more so in the second one, when they're on the, I forget what the drug was called. The first one was holy fucking shit. The second one, I can't remember what it was.
But it was like supposed to be like Molly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when they're on the drugs, so when they take them, and then Jonah Hill's like in that like hellscape, and he's just like kind of like swaying to what's the name of the song? Higher. And then you have Channing Tatum over on the other side where it's like sunny and like rainbows and unicorns and shit.
Oh,
and he's dancing, just going, yeah, ass and titties. Ass and titties. ass, titties, titties, ass and titties. And he's just like dancing. That part made me laugh so incredibly hard. I was like, this is like the greatest scene in life. Like, if I had something really great happen to me, I would send that video to everybody and be like, this is how my day's going. Like,
I think you and I watched those movies together for the first time. And I think that scene came on and we were just like crying, laughing.
Yeah.
That's when we learned we could love what's his nuts as a comedy guy, Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Yeah.
That was the movie that made me like Channing Tatum, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
That I was not a huge fan of his before that, but then when I saw that movie, I'm like, all right, this dude's okay. We'll hang in there.
I liked Magic Mike because it reminded me of like an 80s Tom Cruise cocktail kind of thing.
Yes.
And the subject matter is fine. Joe Manganiello, great guy. He's always in the sidelines. I wish we'd seen more of him as Deathstroke.
Yeah, I know. That was a big letdown for us. I'm trying to look up what the drug was. Oh, it was called Wi-Fi in 22 Jump Street.
Oh, yeah. But I think like, was that the movie? There was some movie Adam and I watched and there was a scene. Was it in the Jump Street movies? And we replayed this scene over and over and over. Oh, I think it was the Steve scene where they're like, what's your name? And he's like, my name's Steve.
Jeff. It was Jeff.
Jeff. Yeah.
Jeff.
My name Jeff.
Yeah. I think we rewatched that probably 20 times in a row, just crying, laughing. It was, definitely. I never watched the original Jump Streets, so I don't know what it looked like comparatively, but yeah, that was a good one.
It was very different, but it was good.
Yeah.
I didn't watch those either, but I mean, Johnny Depp got to start there, so.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've seen the movies, but I didn't watch the TV show.
Okay, I was
that
like,
predated
what is
my
wrong
era.
with you?
A lot of things.
Yeah, thought that was going to open up can of worms there. Alex, what's another one that you have
as drug movies?
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Go?
Yes.
Go. I don't remember that one.
Yes. 99,
2000, that kind of thing. Yeah, Katie Holmes is in it. Timothy Oliphant is in it as a drug dealer.
Mm-hmm. Why is he always a drug dealer? Why is he always...
Have you noticed how unnaturally skinny he is?
Yeah.
He's so
Maybe
great,
that's why, because they're just like, dude, you're the skinniest person on earth. You've got to be on drugs.
Maybe because he gave the kid the drugs in The Girl Next Door.
Which is arguably his best role ever.
That was a great role.
Kelly in The Girl Next Door. He was such a shitbag, but he was lovable. Lovable shitbag.
Mm-hmm. You were rooting for him the whole time.
Yeah. He's a charismatic guy. Anytime he's on screen, you're like, oh, Timothy Oliphant. All right.
Like,
I'm with you, buddy.
You might be drugging people, but it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, he's
good. Yeah, but Go is an interesting one. And I think a lot of people didn't watch it or they tried to, and it was very bizarre, right?
Yeah, it did the whole independent movie, like let's shoot a movie from a different angle where it was 4 or 5 different stories that all kind of intersected into each other.
Mhm.
And they're all like, this drug dealer was this person. This person's got to get to this house and drop this off. And all through, I think, Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It's good. Go's a good drug movie. But I mean, Half-Baked. What am I
Oh,
talking
yeah.
about? I just hit the fucking pipe. Half-Baked has got so many great lines. Like, my buddy and I will still to this day go, yes, Cuban B.
Half-Baked is it's so weird, but it was so good.
I probably
Very
haven't
funny
seen that
movie.
movie in about 10 years, so it's
Yeah.
been a while, and I'm trying to remember.
I mean, Dave Chappelle, Harlan Williams.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, it was such a good movie. Oh, Jim Brewer, who was always one of my favorites.
That's it, not Harlan Williams. Well, was it
So Harlan
Williams?
was in there too.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
in jail.
He's the one in jail. But yeah, Jim Brewer is always one of my favorites, and his character is just so stupid in that movie. He's great.
Yeah,
He's great at playing
They-
like just stoned and stupid.
they were all very like iconic, you
Yeah.
know. Like I can
Yeah.
go back if someone says somebody looks like a stoner from the '90s, immediately Jim Brewer's face.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. The Grateful Dead t-shirt, the like glazed over eyes, the bowl
Mhm.
haircut. Yeah. All that.
gotta love the bowl haircut.
It was great. It was a classic. I had it for sure.
I could never have it because I hit puberty and my hair went really, really curly, like Jonah Hill in Superbad curly. And I was also about that thick back then too. So that was a good time for me. You know,
That worked out well for you.
fucking great.
Lots of HJs.
So many over the pants. OT.
OTPHJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and
Uh,
we'd be wrong to not talk about Harold and Kumar.
Yeah. Great
Oh,
movie.
Great movie. Great movie.
Neil
And that-
Patrick Harris. Breakout.
yeah, Neil Patrick Harris. That movie was the reason he got the part as Barney in How I Met Your Mother. And it led to his career taking off after not really much going on. For some reason, I thought he was kind of a bigger deal, but aside from Doogie Howser and Starship Troopers, he wasn't really in much.
Mm-hmm.
So, but he was like one of the highlights of the movie. And the adventure was just silly.
Yeah, it was a great adventure movie. It's take our heroes on a quest for something, and they're going to meet random people and have adventures along the way. And they're high and always chasing weed. And it was great.
Yeah. And Malin Ackerman shows her boobs, which is cool.
Malin Ackerman's been fun.
Yeah.
She's shown her boobs in quite a few movies.
She has.
She does. She's completely comfortable. You know what? I appreciate that in her.
Yeah, God bless her. They're nice boobs. Show them off, girl.
But that is it. I think it's Christopher Maloney is like her husband. And he is so funny. He is such an underrated actor and deserves the lead part in everything because he is so funny. I love him.
I completely agree because, I mean, I think he stole Wet Hot American Summer.
Yes.
I love his character in that.
Who was he in there?
He was
He's the chef.
Yeah.
Oh,
The cook who's talking to the tomato can,
Yeah,
voiced by H.
yeah.
John Benjamin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great movie too.
Yeah.
That's a great
that is
That is
summer
one I haven't
movie.
seen in a while.
Yeah, I haven't
They
watched
do drugs where they go and they get they go away from camp for a little while and they start like with simple pranks, just having a good time, and then they like up their pranks, and then I think they kill somebody, and then they're all doing a shitload of drugs and like tweaking out really hard and prostituting themselves.
Yeah.
And they get back to camp. They're like, it's nice to get away, even if it was just for an hour.
Yeah.
I will say, Christopher Maloney, if you have not watched Happy, watch Happy. That was a great show on
With
FX. With the dragon, the imaginary friend.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was
Patton
so
Oswalt.
good. Yeah, Patton Oswalt voiced the dragon. Sounds like it's a drug movie or drug show. At times there's drugs, but like it's basically Christopher Maloney's daughter gets kidnapped, and her imaginary friend comes and finds him and finds Christopher Maloney, who's an ex-cop, and they team up together to go find his daughter. And they only did 2 seasons, which was a crime because it was so fucking good. And it was dark. It was a little bit gory. It was everything you really wanted in kind of a silly action movie or action show. It was good. It was very good. Watch it.
You know, speaking of dragons, a movie that wasn't about drugs but probably should have been was Pete's Dragon.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Like
that was such a trippy movie.
yeah, like and the song "Puff the Magic Dragon." I mean,
Mm-hmm.
our dad is a very talented musician, and he would always bring his guitar and like play songs for us, like sitting around the bonfire. And Puff the Magic Dragon was always a fan favorite. And I now question if that song was about chasing the dragon. Was it about the weed or was it about heroin? I don't know. I'm gonna have to look up the lyrics and figure it out.
It was about a dragon that took care of a kid, Stef.
Well,
Weed and heroin will both take care of children.
yeah. I was like,
In different ways.
Little
What is that,
Jackie
a Peter,
Paper.
Paul and Mary song? Puff the Magic Dragon lived by the sea. I think it's probably in public domain. We don't have to
Yeah.
Little
sing that
Jackie
whole fucking
Paper.
song.
Little Jackie Paper loved that dragon Puff. Okay, it's about a boy and his dragon. Okay,
I'm-
That was that era of Disney where they were combining like cartoons and live action, but it wasn't quite. There was a bit of an uncanny valley.
Yeah, but it definitely made me think about drugs. I mean, now as an adult, not back then, but
yeah,
now,
you were like 5 back then.
yeah, but now I'm like, huh?
She had a dark past, man. Come on.
So
I
that
did.
movie is
That's why
that-
she's into Bad Boys.
Yeah, that movie is more fucked up than I remember it being. And I watched it was on Cinema Sins. They like sin that movie, and it was so funny to listen to them talk about it because I'm like, I don't remember any of this from the movie. But in the very beginning, the people who like kind of, I want to say, owned the kid, like the kid ran away and they were like walking through the woods and talking about how they were going to find him and like murder him and tear off his skin. Like it was really fucked up shit. But
yeah,
I was like, man, this movie was a lot darker than I remember. I just remember the cartoon dragon that was go invisible and, you know, but I'm like, I don't remember the murder talk. But there it was.
I'd have
You
to
never remember the murder
it.
stuff when you're a kid.
No,
I did.
Maybe that's why you shouldn't rewatch everything.
No.
Sometimes just remembering, you know.
It's like Pinocchio. I hated that movie when I watched it, but that was about child trafficking.
It's true.
Pretty much, yeah.
I just watched something about how fucked up Pinocchio was, and we'll get into Disney another day, but I was just like, these things that, you know, you look back on and you go, I don't remember it being this dark when I was 6.
There's a lot of things that we missed as kids.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Can I take a break here or where are we at on this? Because I really need to use the restroom.
Just go for it. Me and
Just
Steph will talk. Go.
Yeah, we got this.
Okay.
You don't have to ask.
Just say, hey, I'm going to take a piss, and then just
well, remember,
walk
I
off
did
camera.
just smoke, so now I'm paranoid. Now they're going to talk.
Sure.
Oh, we're definitely going to talk about you.
Yeah.
There's like a lot of.
Okay.
I mean, there's definitely a lot of movies and shows that I didn't realize there was drug use going on in them until I got older, and I can't think of any off the top of my head. But I think one of my favorite movies, and maybe I should wait for Alex because I think he would enjoy it. But Project X.
Yes.
That one, and it wasn't necessarily about drugs, but it was about the party culture and the chaos that it created. And it basically said, throw a massive party, get a bunch of booze, get a DJ, get some drugs, get some naked girls. You're going to become popular. You're going to fuck up your life, but you're going to become popular.
For sure.
And so to me, that is the opposite of the DARE program, where DARE said if you do drugs, you're going to be a loser. Project X told me if you do drugs, you're going to be a winner.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's still some elements in there that need to be fleshed out. Like, I don't feel like if you just smoke weed, you're just going to be cool.
No, but
yeah.
I mean, it was that whole culture. I mean, he got Miles Teller, who was some baseball player, then came to his party and he became like super popular. Also, like Miles Teller was the best. So
yeah, I mean,
we're talking about Project X.
I never saw that.
What?
That was on a list I was reading about, like party movies, and I had that exact gasp where I was like, "Oh, I remember when this came out," and it's just always seemed like something I would have caught. But
Pursuit of Happiness, the EDM version or techno version, whatever, that's what got it going. And it's just like, I was telling Adam, it's like basically that movie said, throw a massive party, do a bunch of drugs, you all of a sudden become the popular kid and you stay on top of the world.
Yeah, forever.
Yeah.
That doesn't have a downside at all.
No.
I mean, that's a great teen trope is throw the party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Lots of the
last
movies.
night.
Yeah. Lots of
I don't want to get
movies
into I assume we're going to do a teen movie night because I have a lot to say about Can't Hardly Wait. A lot.
Teen party movies.
Can't Hardly Wait.
Well, I will tell you that next week we're doing the 90s. We're going to have a special guest, and I think that's on one of his notes. He's been sending me notes all week. He's very excited to be on this.
So you're saying you're bringing somebody in to push me out of the way of talking about Can't Hardly Wait. This guy's going to talk about...
I'm saying I'm bringing somebody in that you can
facilitate a conversation with.
Yes.
Oh, good.
Yes. We're never getting rid of you. We told you we already threatened to murder you if you leave.
Well, I'm just saying, if you turns out that you love him more than me, just let me know. An email.
We already branded you to be a part of our cult, so.
Yeah. Did you block that out of your memory? Oh, the rupees.
This is a bit. This isn't me being paranoid. I'm just a bit.
You know what? Another one that we had talked about, I think last week, 2 weeks ago, something like that. It all blends together nowadays. But Blue Mountain State.
Great show. A lot of drugs.
All the drugs they do that. Like with the very first episode, the first time they show a party and everything, and Thad, he does like a shot of tequila, snorts a line off of, I think he does a hit of ecstasy, drinks a tequila, snorts a line off a girl's stomach. And you're just like, holy shit, that guy's gonna be fucked up. But that's just how they party.
Yeah, that's that Maxim mentality of the early 2000s college scene. Dad and Van Wilder.
Oh yeah.
That's super hot. I mean, everybody's got the tips done. Those are the days.
Yeah.
And guys, Jimmy Eat World was big, and we all knew it. We all bled American that summer.
That was a great song.
Especially in 9/11.
Yeah. But that show, okay, so one of my favorites, and it has to do with drugs, one of my favorite episodes is the one where they're going to get drug tested.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember
the clean
that?
Piss one? Yeah, that's a clever.
So they're all trying to figure out ways to have clean piss and everything before the drug test. And Thad, Alan Richardson, tells them, well, you can just do all the drugs you want. You just have to do an oil change. And they're like, what's an oil change? And he's like, well, first you have to pee everything out of your body. He's like, then you take clean piss in a balloon and you stick a catheter up your pee hole and you push the clean urine into your bladder. And he's like, and then you'll piss clean. And they were all like, I don't want to do that. That's terrible. I don't want to do that. He's like, fine, suit yourself. And so they're all trying to stay sober, but the party life gets them and they keep doing drugs. And so they're all doing the drugs and they're just like, we're not going to pass this. And Thad's just sitting there I can do all the drugs I want, as they're suffering, trying not to do it. And by the end of it, they all decide to do the oil change. So they're all sitting there as they pump clean piss into their blood. So they're just waiting to go piss in the cup and everything. And it's so fucking great. And then there's a side story with, what's his name? The quarterback in the show.
Alex Moran.
Oh no, not the quarterback. God was the same. He was in Smallville. He was Pete in Smallville. I'm drawing a blank. I'm gonna figure out his name. But anyways,
the guy who's Alex,
he's Alex's friend. Yeah,
I think his name is Romani or something.
No, that's
he changed his name to just one name. He's one of the writers.
No, so that's one of his best friends. Hold on, I got to look it up now because I want to give him credit because it was pretty funny. But in any case, I'll kind of talk about it as I'm looking it up. But in any case, so he decides that, he does something or he's going to do drugs. And then he's he ends up finding a dildo or something. And it's a red, white, and blue dildo. And he takes it to go do his drug test. And and he whips out in front of the person who's watching him take the piss. And he's just and they're looking at it. It's got ribbons on it. And he's like, I just love this country so much. It was Sam Jones. the third. Yeah, look it up. Go ahead. You know,
we'll look it up. I'm gonna do it.
But yeah, but that episode was so funny. Just the concept of doing an oil change.
Oh yeah, there's the running back.
Running back, that's what it was. Yeah, couldn't remember what.
Yeah, he's the one that the girlfriend wouldn't hook up with him.
Yeah, but she was banging everybody else around him.
What other movies do we need for drugs here?
I feel like there's so many, but just off the top of my head, I'm like, which ones? And the minute that we stop this, we're gonna be like, shit, we should have talked about that one.
Oh, 100%.
It'd be like the Citizen Kane of drug movies that we didn't even think about.
Yeah.
How High was a great one.
Yeah.
How High is a solid drug movie.
The Big Lebowski.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Big Lebowski, great movie. Jeff Bridges nailed it.
If we're grasping at straws, can we? Because I'm getting to the.
Yep.
I'm winding down a little bit.
Absolutely.
Alex is telling us he's done, guys.
It's been a long day. Plus that HOA meeting took up a lot of my night.
No.
So
remember, kids, drugs makes you a quitter. That's what that means.
Wow. I'm like the deflated girl in those PSAs.
That's what it is. It's like laying there completely.
Yeah.
But I bet he will not drive out anywhere to go grab food. He's just going to DoorDash it.
I am not, actually. I was just thinking about that. I made a very smart decision. My Audi bought circus animals.
Nice.
You know, the ones that are fucking frosted with the sprinkles?
Those are great.
Brilliant son of a bitch was at Target earlier, and he walked by the circus animals and he went, I think I'll take that.
Brilliant.
So I have that to look forward to here in a little while.
That's why he's really trying to get off of the podcast.
He wants
to
those damn cookies.
Yeah. It's not about him being tired. He wants the frosted cookies.
I mean, I'm not that tired. If you guys want, bring it.
No.
No,
we're just giving you shit.
I'm actually ready for bed.
Yeah.
So before we sign off here, we do have a message from a special friend that I'm going to play for us.
Now, as I was saying, drugs are bad. You shouldn't do drugs. If you do them, you're bad. Because drugs are bad, okay? It's a bad thing to do drugs, so don't be bad by doing drugs, okay? That'd be bad. Drugs are bad.
Okay.
So,
okay, guys. Mr. Garrett, do you remember when that came out? Everybody was doing that voice.
Oh,
so
yeah.
It's like an easy one to do.
And it was based on a real person, too. From one of their teachers in high school or something. But yeah, so I think that was, I think we covered just about everything we can cover in a night. But I'm sure other stuff will come to us. At some point, we're going to, even if we're not talking about drugs, we're going to talk about movies with drugs. So stay tuned. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe the podcast.
Blow. Did we even talk about Blow?
No!
We did not talk about Blow.
Oh, that's the one I wanted to talk about.
Okay, fine. Okay. I retract my previous thing. Go ahead. Let's talk about Blow. Just stand by.
Fucking great movie. Fantastic soundtrack. Brilliant opening montage with Can't You Hear Me Knocking by the Rolling Stones, where they're like making the heroin and it's making its way to America. Johnny Depp goes from being this pretty boy in the beginning to a fucking crazy looking person at the end. Who was it? Penelope Cruz? No. Penelope Cruz is in it. Fucking great movie. And all the talk he has with his dad, like the toast. Plus he had the best line in that movie is, I always had more ambition than talent. Like my talent far outweighed my ambition far outweighed my talent.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought that was a cool line.
Yeah. There you go.
There we go.
Yeah.
We skipped the entire Cheech and Chong collection too, but
we'll save
it for another day. All right.
That's the Citizen Kane of drug movies.
Yeah. Yep. Drugs Part 2 coming soon. But that will do it for us here at SpitTake Podcast. If you liked what you heard, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next week for 90s Week.
Bye.
Can't hardly wait week.